To inspect or replace the air filter on your Indian Roadmaster Powerplus, follow these steps. This procedure is applicable to Indian Challenger, Pursuit, and Chieftain Powerplus. Park the motorcycle on a flat surface. Fully extend the side stand and ensure the vehicle is stable. Turn the key or ignition switch to the off position and remove the key. If equipped with a keyless fob, remove the fob from the proximity of the vehicle. Begin by removing the fuel tank, but before doing so, allow the engine and exhaust to cool completely before disconnecting the fuel line or removing the tank. Protect the fuel tank finish when removing, storing, and installing the tank. Next, depressurize the fuel system. If equipped with a trunk, disconnect the trunk harness multi-plug and antenna connector. Then, remove the trunk. Now, remove the seat by removing the upper side panels. Locate the seat mount brackets under the edge of the driver's seat and remove the seat mount bolt from each side of the seat. After this, pull the seat rearward to disengage the mounting tabs of the seat from the frame mount. If applicable, disconnect the trunk harness and heated seat connector from under the seat. Pull the antenna wire through the seat and set aside. Do not allow the seat mount brackets to contact the rear fender. Continue by locating the fuse box under the left-hand side cover and remove the cover. Next, locate the fuel pump relay. Pull the pump relay and crank the engine over for 5 seconds to release fuel pressure. Then, with the motorcycle powered off, install the fuel pump relay and install the fuse box cover. Now, remove the console by unscrewing the fastener at the back of the console. With the fastener removed, lift the rear of the console enough to clear the fuel cap and push forward to release the front mount from the keyway. Then, lift the console up and out away from the fuel tank to complete the removal. Continue by removing the fuel quick connect by wrapping a clean rag around the connector and squeezing both of the release buttons and gently slide the fitting straight off the fuel rail. Do not use anything other than fingers to remove the quick connection. The use of tools can damage the connection. Next, unplug the electrical connector from the fuel pump. Then, unplug the electrical connector from the fuel cap and remove the electrical harness. Now, remove the left-hand V-cover by removing its fasteners. After this, disconnect the fuel line at the fuel rail by wrapping a clean rag around the connector and squeezing both of the release buttons and gently slide the fitting straight off the fuel rail. Cover the fuel fitting to keep debris out. Do not use anything other than fingers to remove the quick connection. The use of tools can damage the connection. Then, at the rear of the tank, disconnect the fuel vent line. On models equipped with the evap system, disconnect the evap vent line located above the evap canister on the right-hand side of the fuel tank. Next, remove the fuel tank fasteners. Continue by lifting the rear of the tank upward and pull rearward to remove. Place the fuel tank in a secure location with a drain pan to catch any fuel that may leak or drip from disconnected hoses or fittings. After this, remove the zip ties from the harness retention as well as the brake line retention clips. Then, remove the wiring harness and the brake lines from the airbox filter cover retention features. Now, remove the airbox filter cover fasteners and remove the air filter from the unit. To install a new air filter, insert the new air filter into the airbox. Next, reinstall the airbox filter cover fasteners and torque to specification. Then, install new zip ties at the brake line and harness retention. Now, reinstall the fuel tank, but first, verify no fuel leaks or kinks are present around the fuel line connectors or fuel pump seal area. After this, carefully place the fuel tank back onto the motorcycle until it is fully seated. Next, install the fuel tank fasteners. Models equipped with an evap system reconnect the evap vent line located above the evap canister on the right-hand side of the fuel tank. Then, reconnect the fuel vent line. After this, reconnect the fuel line at the fuel rail. Continue by installing the left-hand V-cover and fasteners. Now, reinstall the electrical harness and plug the electrical connector from the fuel cap. Next, plug the electrical connector to the fuel pump. After this, reinstall the fuel connector by pushing it together until it clicks. Then, carefully place the console back on top of the fuel tank. Continue by installing the fastener at the back of the console. Now, reinstall the seat, but first, if applicable, reconnect the trunk harness and heated seat connector and route the antenna wiring through the seat. Then, insert the hat bushing into the slot under the rear of the seat and slide the seat forward, ensuring that the tabs engage the slots. Do not allow the seat mount brackets to contact the rear fender. Next, pull straight up on the front of the seat to ensure a secure fitting. Continue by moving the seat until the tabs align with the hole in the frame. Reinstall the seat mount bracket screw and torque to specification. Now, install the upper side covers. If equipped with a trunk, reinstall it onto the motorcycle and reconnect the trunk harness multi-plug and antenna connector. Ensure no wires are pinched or touching the rear fender. Finally, press down on the trunk to fully seat it and press down the locking tabs. Ensure it is secure. For more information, see your authorized Indian motorcycle dealer or visit indianmotorcycle.com.